Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. A little bit of a freeze at the start of the game there, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, there is a lovely cinematic shot of the backside of our newest train, actually. And also, one of the trains that I hope will be very, very, very important to the growing of Elstree and Borehamwood. So, fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. 49% of fuel needs, 3% of tool needs, and I'm sure that that number can only increase. By the way, thank you for the fantastic comments. There was some ideas about putting a station next to like a wood area, a forest. If we put a forest, if we put a train station next to a forest, then maybe that would go some way toward shipping more logs. I kind of like that idea. It would go straight into the station rather than going into a depot to be transported to another depot. You know, I get the logic there, but like really having trucks deliver wood is kind of what makes this area so great, is that we can effectively concentrate all of the resources of 3 forests onto one platform and just get it like shipped on one singular train. And I don't even know why I'm still not getting these things upgraded, because it really should be happening at this rate. It really should be. I should have seen at least one of those forests get upgraded, but alas, nothing yet. However, excitingly, we are heading into a time period that I, at least specifically, I'm much more familiar with. The 1960s onwards, in terms of vehicles, planes, trains, I'm a little bit more familiar with. I don't want to, you know, brag and say, oh, I know everything about the 1960s onwards. That would just be a downright lie. You're delivering oil, you're picking up oil, perfect. Yeah, but no, you know, stuff like Concorde. Honestly, as soon as we get the opportunity to buy Concorde, I'm just gonna buy like 100 of them and just fly them all, because quite frankly, I don't think there ever was a better plane than Concorde. That's a fact, and you cannot disagree with that. Speaking of air travel, we are losing a horrendous amount of money from these routes. Although, testing 3 seems to be doing alright. That's not too shabby, is it? That's not too bad. You know what? That's not too bad. It's probably not going to be enough to make us, money. Where are you? You've got the entire world to fly across. Yeah, that's not going to be making any money for a little bit of time. So we are losing money on both of the testing routes. Do we have any people for testing? No, nobody for testing 2. Oh, interesting. I mean, testing 2 was, oh god, it's so laggy. God damn, this game is horrifically optimized. Testing 2 was the big sort of cross-country route. From Hundeston West to Elstree and Borehamwood. The problem is that nobody seems to want to fly back, is that everybody wants to go to Elstree and Borehamwood. Nobody wants to go back, though. And that is kind of problematic. Also, we'll probably need to be on the lookout for the big airport. I imagine that that'll be something that we get soon. Boats are still as useless as they ever were, so, you know. GG to that one, really. Featherstone Express. How's the Featherstone Express doing? I bet you that's a train that could do with an upgrade. How old are you? You're 30 years old. Yeah, we should upgrade this one. We should really upgrade this. We'll upgrade it to a brand new one, shall we? The Railroad, Featherstone Express. I think this is the PLM 220. That's the last PLM train we have, I think. In fact, I think it might be our oldest train. Yeah, maybe a Flying Scotsman's slightly older. 26, yeah. Flying Scotsman, 32 years. Okay, so not actually our oldest train. Although, it's pretty fucking close. Anyway, let's set that on a no there. And let's also go ahead, Featherstone Express, let's get you a brand new train. We'll set the vehicle. What do we want? It's worth noting that this area is not actually electrified, so we cannot get electrified trains. Diesel locomotive was a European variant. Honestly, I think that this is actually one that we want. I'm gonna take it. Although, we could do the class... Oh, I do like the Class A4, though. I don't know why I didn't want to do that. Let's do the Class A4. Come on, the Class A4. It's gotta be the Class A4, right? Class A4. Let's add you. And... 120 kilometers per hour. Fantastic. Wait, what? There we go. Alright, and more you, more you, more you. So that's like 100, right? 100 passengers all at once. It's probably overkill. 80 should be more than appropriate. Yeah, so let's go and have a look. It might end up replacing or auto-replacing right now, but it might not. Also, I feel that once again, I've become distracted by doing other stuff that is less important, arguably, than doing what I probably should do. What I probably should be doing is getting this upgraded to the appropriate speed. What? You son of a bitch. This fucking game, I tell you, this fucking game, it shouldn't do that. Just because I upgraded track does not mean that I want all of my literal almost hundreds of passengers to just disappear. That is insanely silly. Like, that is just brokenly bad. Alright. You're gonna get into the station. Are you gonna upgrade to be the brand new Class A4? No, apparently not. Apparently your life expectancy is a little bit more than that. That's fine. That works too. Go fuck yourself. Alright, as I said, the thing that I wanted to do was connect up a bunch more stuff to the network. You have 102 passengers. Where is my train? Why do we not have a cargo train of stuff? Also, reach 400 production capacity units at a site. What? Why on... Reach the 400 capacity. Wow, so we're just producing that much oil? How much is stored? 109. Try to ship more crude oil. I literally reached the capacity. And you're telling me I need more oil? Okay, video game. Okay. Well, let's get a few more on the oily route. Since apparently that's something that we just need. But I imagine that the oily route is making me a lot of money. Yeah, 857k. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's just, you know, bump that up a little bit. Shall we? Why not? That might mean that we can upgrade some fuel capacity. Like, if we could get a little bit more fuel, then that'd be kind of nice. A little bit more fuel transported, that'd be great. Anyway, what I was going to say is that I want to finally start getting some cargo network together. What's the route? What's the route? It's not Mr. Piggy. Is it oil delivery? I think it's oil delivery, right? What is the route? Oh, for fuck's sake. You there. Grow EAB. Grow EAB. Why did I name it Grow EAB? Oh, Grow Elstree and Bournemouth, of course. Of course. Yeah, alright, let's get some more of that stuff over there. Perfect. God damn, 430 passengers waiting. That's chronically bad. That is chronically bad. But it seems that the cargo transportation is going well. If not actually too well, like a little bit weller than I was expecting. Like, we've got 71 tools there, but we probably don't have capacity on this specific train. It's not a problem. Anyway, let me stop doing this and start getting down to business with what I said I was going to do. So we need to identify some industries that will be able to give us the raw resources that we need for goods, basically. I think it's pretty much goods that we want to get. Dorchester Goods Factory. Like, where do we want to manufacture our goods? We've got plastic over here, that's fine. You can take... We can take oil over here, right? I think we probably want to... Framlingham Chemical Plant is probably where we want to produce our plastic, and then we want to ship them to... Actually, probably this plant over here. We already produce planks, so that's not too much of a problem. But again, we seemingly need quite a few planks, which is worth bearing in mind. So we're probably going to need to draft in some more wood. Okay. First things first. Oil. We can do oil. We can do it easily. That's not a big deal at all. Let me get oil sorted out. Alright. This is absolutely something that we can do. 4 tracks. Yep. Sure, lag my game to hell and beyond. I don't care. Okay, let's swing this around here like so. Actually, I've got an idea. Unable to align terrain? Really? Alright. That'll work. No. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now... Oh god, this is actually not going to work very well. Now we need to get this track, which is the track that goes that way. So we need to get this track to come around and connect up to this area over here. We're going to do it with high speed because why not? Okay, do we really want to slow it down to 40 kilometers per hour? And we know from past experiences that it does work, it just doesn't work particularly well. Yeah, that is a little bit too much slope now that you mention it, game. Thank you for that. I mean, unless we joined it up, like, over here? Before the split happened? It could happen, you know. We could make it work. You know what? I think we can actually make this work. Unbelievably. Wow. Okay, that's a horrific bit of lag there. 220 miles per hour. Honestly, this is cargo again, so it's not as time sensitive as passengers. Passengers definitely win that award. Okay. Let's get you to connect up. Perfect. And you to connect up. Again, this might be technically overkill, but at the same time, it's actually gonna probably be used, and probably fairly soon, for that matter. Okay. Let's get you to come around over this way. And I'm actually okay with you being at a pretty slow speed. What's that aircraft that we've just unlocked? Ah, the Comet. Very interesting. And also the Class 1 something something, which I don't really know. I know the Comet, but I don't know the other one. Alright, we've got a shit ton of money that we should probably spend. Construction not possible? I beg to differ. Too much curvature? Well, that looks possible to me. That's looking pretty freaking good, actually. Again, we're not optimizing for speed here. We're just optimizing for whatever the fuck I feel like. And this is going to be the major plastic station. And the reason that it is so major is because it is going to have to include both deliveries of grain and deliveries of oil, and it's also going to have to output plastic. So theoretically, there could be 3 trains in the station at any one time. At least 3, I think. I think we're probably going to have to start outputting oil from right here. This isn't a problem because we'll easily be able to connect up to our network. Okay. You're not going to work, are you? It will work. I know it will work, but it's just going to take a little bit of road. A little bit of road. Small lane country road, medium lane country road. No, no, no. No, don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please, just don't. Okay, that works. Now will that okay. This video game. I will never understand it. Even that'll work. My god. You're being generous today. You let me upgrade to a stinking large country road. That is truly, truly generous of you. Okay, that wasn't high speed. I guess it doesn't really matter. But it probably should be high speed from now on. Second street connection? No. Sure. Yeah, we should probably make sure that this one's high speed as well. Just for the sake of making sure that it is high speed. This one is already high speed over here. Yep, perfect. Just checking. You've delivered all of your stuff. There's a little bit of livestock space on, which means that that space on the train hasn't been auto-equipped already, so it looks like for now we've got an appropriate number of carriages, which is very, very nice indeed. Okay, let's resume. Let's resume, because this is where it gets interesting, and I need to remember which side of the track we have going what way. Alright, I think I've got it. According to this signal, we should just be able to take a bit off this track and link it up. Road vehicle something 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 has come up to its life expectancy. I don't really care that much, do I? Not when I've got something that I've got to do. Alright, perfect. That should aid greatly. This is probably going to be a less busy station than the plastics one. The plastics one has a good reason for being big. This one, the reason being big is... why not? You know? Why the hell not? Alright, let's get that there. And then we'll just merge it across. Again, I wanna make this absolutely clear. Although I feel that you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing this by now. But this isn't optimized for speed, believe it or not. Have I mentioned that? I may have mentioned it a couple of times. So that should mean that the trains will be able to come straight off this track. However, they are going to need to loop all the way around onto this other track. I mean, we can technically... I suppose we could just, for the sake of connecting the track up, we could make it work. Yeah. I mean, let's connect it back to the same side. Not because it's gonna be like this, because obviously we don't really need the oil to be going up that way. We need it to be going around this way, but I figure that there's no harm in at least making sure that in the future there are options for whatever we want to do. Too much curvature? I don't know about that. Okay, let's see if we can get, like, an underground route here. Which one is down? We should be able to go down, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so something like that. We'll start something like that right here. And we'll actually, for the first time ever, I think, probably see a tunnel go underneath another tunnel. It's not looking that positive. We'll give that a bash. We'll see how that works. Alright. And now we'll connect up this route to here. Should definitely be possible to make this happen. Wow, okay. Completely wrong button there. Okay, perfect. You know what? Yeah. Works pretty good, if you ask me. Works pretty good. Connect that up there. You merge together as one. Too much curvature? Well, that looks good to me. That looks grand to me. Okay, next stage. Is it going to interfere with the other track? It doesn't look like it will at the moment. That's looking good. I also do not think that we can go out with the bounds of reality. That is deeply troubling to me. I did kind of want to go out into the wilderness, but it's okay. So this is a fucking long-ass tunnel for pretty much no good reason, but I'm gonna fucking do it anyway, because I can, really. And it's gonna emerge at this side and connect up to here. Pretty much just like that. Pretty much just like that. Yeah. Now, if you weren't an expert, and if you hadn't just seen me do that, which you obviously just did, also, why is that so fucked? Construction not possible? It should be. Now, if you weren't an expert, and if you hadn't just seen me do that, would you say that that was a completely unnecessary tunnel? When we could have just... Actually, we probably could have just, like... Oh, it's frozen. Always a good sign. Could have probably just had something like this, like the track go... like, over this way or something. But, I mean, that's not nearly as exciting. And besides, with this, there's no faff. It's all good, you know? It's all good. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to have time to set up the whole process today, so that's slightly annoying, but it doesn't really matter. We will, however, be able to get our very first train on this line. Perhaps with the new one. Is this the new one? I think this is the new one. I think 1960? Yeah, let's get this one. Why not? Oil. Crude oil, oil, fuel. Bingo. This is pretty much exactly what we want. Let's get as many of these things as possible. I don't think we can get that many, though. We have a 160-meter train station, so not quite gonna cut it, I'm afraid. Okay. From there to here. Does that even pathfind? I don't know if it pathfinds. Yeah, alright, let's equip you on line 2. Unable to find path. Yeah, okay, so it's electric. Okay, that's pretty much the main problem here, I think. We're gonna need to undertake a little bit of, as I like to call it, impromptu electrification. Which is really something that should kind of automatically happen, because it's just a pain in the ass to eventually convert everything to electric. And everything along the route needs to be electric if an electric train is to run along the route, obviously. So that should resolve things. We're gonna call this Legos. Lego plastic, because it looks like Lego, right? Like, it's a pretty crappy name, but whatever. Unable to find path. Is it not all electrified now? Unless the station isn't electrified, but the station is electrified? Ah, no. What the problem will... maybe not. What? What? Where's the issue here? I don't see the issue. It's gotta be somewhere along this route, right? That route's not even connected. This route isn't even connected here. What the fuck am I thinking? What the fuck? How did I ever think that that was gonna work? I mean, I could have told you. Like, right now, it's not gonna work. There we go. That will work. Okay, now this will work, right? Lego plastic. Nope. Apparently not. Where's the difficulty it's having in terms of electricity? Is there no way for you to show me a sign, video game? There's no... I'll do a little bit of track supervision, or what's it called? A track inspection? By the way, we're not making that much money right now, because we're on 3 times speed. Also, money's been less of a focus recently. It's been about growing all of our really good, cool, and interesting towns. Maybe it's just the fact that there's no route. I thought there was a route, but maybe I'm just mistaken. I guess there might not be a route. Shit, maybe there's not even a route. Shit. Like, which way does this track go? Oh, that's entirely the wrong way. Alright, so I need to get you to merge across here. Oh, that did actually work. Collision with that one signal there. Oh my god, this is unbearably bad. Alright, will this work now? Will this work? No, it won't. What's the issue? I don't see what the issue can be. I mean, I know, yes, we're dispatching it from this station right here, right? But it should just go straight onto this track, all the way down. All the way down this way. This is all electrified, by the way. There's not an ounce of non-electrified track in the entire area. Come down this way, come down this way. This is all electrified, looking good to me. Whole station's electrified. So you'll come down this way. We'll transfer onto this track. All of which, by the way, is 100% fully fucking electrified. Even if it's not high speedified, it's still electrified. Oh, maybe it's because I'm an idiot. Oh god, this game is horrifically slow. Yeah, maybe it's because I am a bit of an idiot and I only connected it to the Dorchester route, not to the entire thing. Well, that's easily remedied. Did throw me off a little bit there, though. So it's not actually a pathing issue, right? It's just, which side of the track does this one lie on? I can't even tell. In fact, no, if we look up here, it's definitely the right-hand side that goes under. Yeah. Well, the right-hand side for me. The right-hand side for me looking this way. God damn, this is abysmal. Oh my god, the frame drops. Like, I'm seeing exactly the same as you are. It's horrendous. Too much slope, really? Oh, god. Can we just, like, get it to be side by side? Oh my god. How is there too much slope here? How? Oh my... I cannot even... Oh, I can't even control this. This is actually horrifically bad. This game is very, 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 very heavily in need of an optimization. Alright. To get that in there, just get this in here too. Oh god. Optimize, please, video game. Optimize. Alright, boom. Stick that down. It works. Amen. Thank God. However, that's not the end of the story. We clearly failed in our mission to make this an area that actually worked. Which is super annoying and super bad. Because this whole process could have and probably should have been avoided. How can I connect that up there? I do want to find a way that this can work. Shit. Dorchester steel mill? Fuck's your problem? Try to ship more items. What the fuck? Framlingham steel mill. Try to ship more items. What do you mean try to ship more items? I can't really ship more items. What? Why are you... You're still getting steel, right? Iron ore, you're taking iron ore in. You're taking steel out. Alright, we'll need to up that in the next episode. But for now, I just want to try one last thing. Which is gonna... It's giving the whole track a very spaghetti vibe right now. Too much curvature, you think? Really? Alright, let's try something else. This is clearly an approach that is not exactly working. No big deal, right? We'll get this to go up. Here like this. Wow, that actually works? I cannot believe that within the laws of physics that is allowed. I mean, that looks like a... Looks like an intersection to me, although maybe I'm just seeing things, right? Maybe I'm just seeing things wrong. Maybe they don't go through each other. But it sure as hell does look like it to me. Anyway, let's connect this up over here so that this works just a little bit smoother. Alright, maybe that'll recalibrate the route. Railroad, Lego plastic. Alright. Perfect. However, it's not done yet. We need to get this to cross over here. And of course that is going to be another entirely too ridiculous challenge. There we go. Now we're talking. But that doesn't involve us using our massive big loop thing in the ground. Well, whatever. Well, at least we've fucking sorted it, right? At least we've sorted it. Dorchester steel mill. There's clearly a little bit of a problem here. I don't really know what it is that you want, but the machinery route is going to need to get a bunch more vehicles. Set line. The machinery route. I am fully aware, by the way, that this is too many vehicles, but it'll have to do for now. Anyway, ladies and gents, that's going to do it for this episode. My name, of course, has been Over to Potato. This has been Transport Fever. It was a pain in the ass to sort out, but fingers crossed it's gonna help us out and grow Elstree and Borehamwood. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We can already see that this train is having an effect. 36 machines, 67 tools. Very, very impressive numbers, actually, for a route that we set up not that long ago. 50% of fuel demands, 16% of tool demands, and 13% of machinery demand as well. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. This is definitely on the list of, well, it is literally the biggest city in the map. But whatever, it doesn't particularly matter. It's just bragging rights. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name's been Over to Potato, and I'll see you next time. Bye.